Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more reactions after dark, and we are of course going to be watching a list celebrity cheated on her perfect husband with an underground rapper, obviously by Stephanie Sue. So I don't know where that's going to go. It's like, okay, she cheated on her husband. What does that lead to, or how do we get to that point, right? Because perfect is fully capitalized. So is he not perfect, and that's why she cheated? Question mark. Like, what's going on there? There has to be more than to it than just that, right? Just that sentence. Of course, what was last time? The Chris Wu stuff. Though it wasn't even a video about Chris Wu. It was a video about Wong Satong, just for with Chris Wu's name on the title for some reason. We also did the newest Lazy Masquerade video. See, he just uploaded something the other day, so I went ahead and did a double rad video yesterday. So I think it's probably just gonna be this today, unless something comes up and I'm like, oh yeah, need to make another video. It's probably just gonna be this. We're probably just gonna get straight into it too, until I like see if there's anything else I want to talk about, because I don't know if I'm forgetting something. So we'll just go get into it.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's not it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today we are back with another Dun Dun mukbang. Woo!
As usual, we're just gonna skip to the topic. I think we are about to start.
Anyway, we're talking about something that's crazy today. I don't even. How is this still
I'm
a
so
thing?
excited right
How
now.
are there still drama going on in our Chinaverse? We're adding some new characters today that you've never freaking heard of, but I've heard of.
Oh yeah, that's just remembered. I think this is like episode, well, if we're gonna call it an episode 16 out of like 31 in the playlist that I'm using. There might be videos that haven't been added to it. The last video was uploaded 4 months ago to this playlist, so maybe there's more videos, but we're technically like more than halfway now. We gotten over the halfway mark, so we're actually, there's only so much left to do in the Chinaverse. Assuming there isn't videos missing and she hasn't uploaded newer things within the last 4 months that have to do with the Chinaverse.
You've probably heard of them, okay? It's honestly, I have no words how to describe this. Just imagine that you have the best husband or wife ever, like the perfect, they treat you like a fucking king. You?
No, it's smoking.
Oh, I'm smoking? I'm smoking hot? Is that what you just said? Okay. Should we eat a kimbap and then do this?
Yeah.
Okay, spicy tuna tonkatsu. Which one do you like? I'm a spicy tuna girl.
That's just cutting out them eating there.
So anyways, imagine you have the best husband or wife ever. Not only are they in love with you, so good to you, but they're a hardworking, beloved celebrity. Okay, so they're not like Jay Chow, they're not like Zendaya, but they make a ton of money, and they work really hard, and people like them. They're not like a cringe celebrity. They pay for everything, they take care of you. When you come home from work, because you two are a celebrity, they don't even let you do the dishes, they make you put your feet up, they wanna massage you, even though they worked even more. Yes! They spent years chasing you, finally married you, and they treat you like a queen. They only treat you, ever, with respect. They will only talk about you with respect. Literally perfection. You guys are both rich, famous, have the perfect relationship. What do you do?
Is that like true? Is it just saying that's how it was? It wasn't actually. I think there's also a thing where like being like that actually isn't good. Like it sounds good, but it actually, like for some people, if they don't really have like a good personality to begin with, they would start to take you for granted, question mark. If you're doing literally everything for them constantly, like you might actually get taken for granted, and it's just like, okay, something like this might happen to you. You might get cheated on or dumped.
Do you publicly cheat on the guy with the random underground rapper? Do you post Instagram photos wearing the rapper's clothes while you're still married to your husband? Like, imagine your wife posts pictures on Instagram in his hoodie. In his hoodie, bro! In his hoodie!
Making me mad.
Do you make your husband support the rapper financially without him knowing that you guys are sleeping together?
No.
Let's talk about Li Xiaolu, often called Lulu by her husband. And we're gonna call her Lulu because she a little delulu. But we're gonna get to that later.
Is it good or
It looks like this.
Oh, that's kimchi fried rice? Yo, that's cool. Guys,
It looks like a cupcake, but
Yeah,
bottom.
what are you
Kimchi
gonna
fried
put
rice.
in there though?
I
Like
feel like
corn?
we should just eat it like this.
They're just gonna be talking about food. Let's talk about what they just said though. Like, it can't he literally can't be that perfect, right? Are we just saying he literally was just perfect and she's the bad guy here? Like, is she actually the bad guy? I mean, she cheated, right? So you could like, she's already the bad guy, but could it really be this bad? He's doing everything for her, and she's still cheating on him, and then possibly even using his money to support the rapper? Question mark. It just sounds too like too much. It's too much of like a straw man scenario. I feel like perfect husband, wife cheats. There's no way, right? There has to be no way. They're really like going in on this food. We're like 10 minutes into the video. Typically, they don't spend too much time on the food, but like they're really going in on this stuff.
So let's talk about the wife, the cheater first. Her name is Lulu, and she was the youngest winner of the Golden Horse Award. It's like the Oscars. Imagine being the youngest winner of the Oscars. She won it when she was 17 years old. Everyone was shocked, but nobody really came for her. Like, we've had conversations of other people who won awards, and people are like, she's just like a pretty face on the screen. She's a flower face, like empty on the inside, you know what I mean? But everyone applauded her. She was like on top of the world at 17 years old, on top of the game, and she could have easily stayed top of the game for the next decade. Plus, she would often be talked about as like the great four. Like in China, they do everything in like the great fours, like the great four rappers, the great four musicians, the great four actors.
Why? That seems like anti-culture almost. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure it's in Chinese culture too, but just Asian culture in general, or at least like Japanese and Chinese culture. I think the number 4 is bad. That's bad juju. So it's weird that they are stacking in 4s here. Like a Japanese, like 4 is the number 4, but you could also, it's also the same sound as death, so that's why they don't really like to play around with 4s, and I feel like it's the same with China. So it's weird to hear that they are still, like, not still, it's weird to hear that they are stacking in 4s like that for these kinds of things. Because you think, oh, that's a bad number. That's a bad omen we shouldn't be using for.
She was always one of like the great 4 actresses, top 4 actresses in C dramas and C movies. But now, in 2020, she was live streaming on social media accounts, selling products. She basically turned into like a live streamer, nothing's wrong with that, but like she was an A-lister, right? And her comments were filled with,
ew, is she not canceled already? How can she be so shameless? Look how far she's fallen.
that's what people are saying. How did she fall? This is probably one of the biggest falls from grace and love that we've covered in a while that has nothing to do with a crime. How did she end up like this? Lulu was born. Oh my god.
Guys, the smell of this is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, I love a grilled rice cake. I like it more than spicy rice.
They were like really going in on this food. I don't know how long this video is even going to be, because I can't really like calculate that. Usually before these videos start, I calculate, okay, the video's this long, I'm speeding up by 25%, and we can subtract around 4 to 6 minutes off of it, because that's like skipping the eating and intro and all that stuff, ad and whatnot, and then I double that, and that's about the number I want to try to aim for, is like double the length of the video, right? I want to try to talk for just as long as the video is, but so I haven't cut out so much stuff that's just them eating. Like they're really going into the eating in this video. Like again, we're like 13 minutes. Like how much out of the 13 minutes is actually them talking about this topic? I mean, we haven't really gotten to anywhere other than like, okay, she cheated. Okay. I mean, it's better for me, because it means I don't have to talk that long. Granted, this little tangent here is adding a lot of time, so it doesn't really matter.
This is really odd.
I'm telling you right now, Lulu was born for success. Literally, she could do nothing and still be financially successful. Her mom...
Was she like too successful? Like again, she just took everything for granted.
was a former actress and worked for a giant American corporation as like the executive director. Her net worth, her mom's net worth alone is over $15 million USD. And Lulu's dad was a director and actor for a prestigious studio in China. So I'm just telling you, there's like a lot. She could just sit at home and do nothing and she would still be richer than most people would ever be in their lifetime. She decided to follow her parents' path and she didn't make the choice really. Her parents got her into acting when she was 3 years old. So she was like a child star. But I don't think she really took off. Like she wasn't really like the Olsen twins. It wasn't until later that she started putting in the work and people are like, oh my God, god, we fucking love this girl. She's incredible. She works hard. Her parents are these prestigious people. Like, we don't like Nepo babies, but we like this girl. She had the perfect background, the perfect parents, the perfect upbringing, the perfect everything. And people fell in love. She even had that old money look. So originally she was very naturally beautiful. She had a clean aesthetic to her that came very, like, you know, like the girl next door vibes? But you can tell that they just smell like money. It's not like your girl next door. It's like the girl next door in Hamptons. That was the vibe that she gave off, and people loved it. So after winning this award, you're thinking, well, she's gonna be the next legend, right? She's gonna be. There's no stopping this momentum. She didn't seem as hungry for other roles. Like, you know how we talked about Angelababy, and like, she works insanely hard. Like, she puts in the work, she goes crazy. I think she liked working, but she didn't work like a dog, like Fan Bingbing. Like, she wasn't out here trying to prove something to the world. She just kind of did her role. She was a bit more chill, and eventually she started looking less and less like herself, less and less like the roles that she was originally getting. A lot of it has
After alleged surgeries, it said there.
do with her change in style. So I'm just gonna say she was beautiful before and after. But before, she had like this very round face. She had that like youthful, bright glow about her. But as she got older, she started kind of gravitating more towards that typical Chinese influencer look. She kind of became like an influencer baddie look versus what people knew her for. So she was more interested in like heavier makeup, sharp jawline. And don't get me wrong, her fame was still growing, just in a different direction. She was still hailed as one of the four great actresses of her time. Now, on top of that, she did have some very public relationships in the beginning. She said that
Yeah, public relationships. I just wanted to take a second to look something up real quick. Yeah, I was just making sure, like looking up that 4 is a unlucky number in China, just like it is in Japan. So yeah, again, it's weird that they have the big 4. We're not the big 3, the big 5. You know, any number but 4. Who are the other 3 in the big 4, and did they fall from grace too? And could it be because they are using an unlucky number like 4?
that every time she was in a relationship, her heart would break. She would get hurt. She said, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit naive. If someone treats me well, I want to treat them better. I think that's why I always get taken advantage of.
Is this irony? You know, butterfly meme? Is this irony? But like, actually, is this irony? Like, what? I need her to say that again.
She said that every time she was in a relationship, her heart would break. She would get hurt. She said, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit naive. If someone treats me well, I want to treat them better. I think that's why I always get taken advantage of. So
Yeah. It's so weird to be like, okay, every relationship she's being taken advantage of and getting her heart broken, but then like if the perfect guy shows up and then she potentially, because I don't know if this guy's bad, we're just framing it as bad now, but this guy's getting taken advantage of by her when she's the one saying that everyone takes advantage of her. But when the actual quote-unquote perfect guy shows up, she takes advantage of him, and it's the opposite. She, instead of her wanting to take better care of them for taking good care of her, he's taking better care of her. I don't know, that seems a bit like too ironic.
in 2002, she starts dating Li Chen, who's a fellow actor, and guys, he's part of the Chinaverse. He's Fan Bingbing's recent relationship that ended in 2019.
Oh, ex-husband.
Yeah.
Okay, so she was with this guy.
Ex-husband after her tax scandal.
Why is it all connected?
I know.
Yeah.
So before he dated Fan Bingbing, he dated Lulu. And they were, I'm assuming they were madly in love at one point because Li Chen even got Lulu tattooed on his thigh.
Oof.
Yeah, you got a tattoo of me,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
what
that's
can you
true.
really judge, right?
Oh, you still have it.
Oh. What do you mean, does he still have it? Where did it go? He's gonna get it removed?
Yeah.
Oh, it started to fade.
What?
That's a nice one, though.
Do you think when it fades,
What is it, like, not a tattoo? Is it, I can't remember what it's called. Henna? I don't, is that what it's called? The stuff that, it's kind of like a tattoo, but it will eventually fade.
we'll break up?
What?
Wow, that's getting real interesting.
I don't think this one works. It's just like all the oil is coming out. It looks. So, these two, they date for 4 years and they break up. Publicly, they didn't say much about their breakup, but Li Chen got his tattoo removed, and that was that. Now, I will say during the research of this one, I uncovered a very interesting thing about Li Chen. This is
It's weird that, she didn't mention this in his video, question mark. So I guess it just wasn't important.
kind of off topic, but he has a nickname. His nickname is the Stone Man, the Stone Wholesaler.
What?
He's an actor. Why the fork are people calling him the Stone Wholesaler? So, as an actor, he's had a few public relationships, and one of his girlfriends was this beautiful model, and they had this really cute moment that she remembered for for months afterwards. They were walking on the street, and there's like, you know, those gardening pebbles everywhere. And he stopped, and she was holding his hand. He let go, crouched down, grabbed something, turned around and gave it to her. It was a beautiful little pebble that was like a heart shape. And she kept it. Even when they broke up, she kept this heart-shaped stone. She was so moved. She took a picture of it, set it as her cell phone background, and then they broke up and she never got rid of it, but it's just a memory that she would have for the rest of her life. Until she goes on Weibo and Lee Chen's new ex-girlfriend posts on Instagram.
Let me guess. She also has a heart. It doesn't look exactly the same, so I don't know if he's just like planting these things and then picking them up and giving them the heart, or if he is just really good at picking out hearts in the ground. And it's like, oh, and it's just his move to just like look for heart-shaped stones.
A heart-shaped rock.
Oh.
And she's thinking, mother forker, what is going on right now, okay? So then she commented on the new girlfriend's thing and was like, hey, I too have a heart-shaped rock. Here's my heart-shaped rock. Entertain me. Did Lee Chen give this to you on a walk? Did he happen to crouch down and pick up a heart-shaped rock and give it to you?
Okay, so it's just, he could just have it like in his pocket, right? And pulls it out and then just pretends like he picks it up and then gives it to them. It's his move.
And the new girlfriend was like, WTF. Now it gets crazy. It gets crazier, okay? Because somehow it comes out that his mom fell sick and he went to the hospital and gave her a heart-shaped rock.
Oh my god.
To mommy?
To mommy! So everyone on Weibo was like, is this guy buying a bunch of heart-shaped stones wholesale? Is he a stone wholesale buyer? What's going on? This is so freaking goofy. He also gave another one to another actress that he was dating with at one point. I mean, for the longest time, his Weibo comments were just flooded with, how many stones do you have left? Is it time to buy more? Can I get a rock? Okay. So after the breakup with Lee Chen, Lulu starts dating Han Geng Han.
Huh?
Because that is the guy from the one where his wife divorces him, right? Question mark. It is that one. That's who we're talking about, right? Which I was saying, I'm pretty sure he has a little bit of autism. Question mark. So who knows if like the heart thing is just like part of it, or it could just be his technique. Like I'm saying, that's his technique. Here, have a heart-shaped rock. Obviously, it loses its value the more times he does it, but
Hangun?
Korean.
Hangun.
Are you talking about Hangun?
Yeah.
Super Junior Hangun?
Yeah. He's part of the Super Junior. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
What?
Super Junior.
Yeah, so
he's
the-
a Chinese member from Super Junior.
So the two met at a party, and their relationship was all over the tabloids. They were spotted kissing on the street.
Speaking of though, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. You should
yeah.
do an episode on him too. He was on like TV publicly admitting stealing things, and he was so happy. He's like, so I stole this, and then all the actors and actresses next to him are like side-eyeing, like, what the f-?
What?
So anyway, they were spotted kissing on the street, and it was pretty clear that they were dating, but they never confirmed it publicly. Allegedly, Lulu was out there funneling some of her own money into making sure that he was more successful because he wasn't really on her level when they started dating. Didn't end well. Han was spotted going out to eat dinner with another girl very late at night, and the whole meal seemed a bit too like cozy. Are you guys eating ice cream? Or are you trying to lick his pang pang pang? You know what I mean?
You said what now? Bang bang tang?
Bang is lollipop.
Oh.
Wow, showed up and then showed up.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, hold on.
Wow, that's me after I straighten my hair a little
no.
too hard. Okay, like it's just steamy, and it's like one. Yes, literally, that's me after. Oh yeah.
Keep it on. Oh, keep it open. So they stop cooking.
Oh, spicy. This one's real spicy. Wow. So at this point, Lulu is thinking, "Fuck man, I'm just gonna do my own thing." So she was technically cheated on. It was bad, right? And she's thinking, I'm a good person. I have resources. I have a career. I'm not afraid of being single. I don't need a man. So she focused all of her energy on work. And this is when the universe says to her, you have suffered enough. We will give you a good one. We will give you Jia Nailiang. Jia Nailiang.
Yes.
We're gonna give him to you. I'm gonna call him Jia, okay? And Jia was an actor, but also from a super wealthy family. He was super spoiled by his parents growing up. But like,
I'm still like skeptical about the perfect husband thing. Like, is he really just perfect? Like, when are we gonna get like the twist? When is the M. Night Shyamalan twist coming?
don't roll your eyes. Jia was actually not annoying. He was super humble. Or at least that's what everyone that knew him since he was younger said. He used to use his parents' money to buy all of the kids who didn't have money snacks after school.
Wow.
Yeah. So he wasn't like the type to be like, you don't have money, I have money. He was the type to be like, you don't have money, let's go to the store. It's okay. You don't have to not hang out. He was, everyone liked him, literally. They were so sad and so excited when he got admitted into the Beijing Film Academy because all of his high school friends, they were rooting for him, even his parents. His mom wanted him to be so successful. She would use chopsticks to pin his nose bridge up. Yeah, trying to give him a straight nose.
What's it really flat?
I mean, it probably looks like mine, you know?
Whoa.
And his grandma would use milk to wipe his eyebrows. She said that milk makes it grow thicker, the hair.
I was like, what is milk gonna do there? Like, what? I've never heard that before.
He's Chinese, like.
Yeah, it's cute. So he
Okay.
goes
Yeah, I'm guessing it's a Chinese thing, obviously, but I've never heard that before.
to Beijing, and his life is suddenly not that nice. He's
Hold on, if milk can't do that, why doesn't, like, you know, let's say 40%? I'm gonna go with 40%. Why doesn't 40% of the male population just dump their head in milk? Question mark. You know? Like, I don't know how many people are bald, but I'm just using a number, 40%. I guess just dump your head in milk then, guys.
rich, but he's not like Nepo baby rich. And eventually, everyone in the film academy, or at least a good chunk of them, they're like Nepo baby rich. So Jia had to sleep in a 32 square foot room. He was so dedicated, constantly top of his class. He would spend any and all free time handwriting letters and resumes to send to film companies. He worked day in, day out. It's so hot.
32 square foot? Like, what are we saying there? Only 32? Like, is that big or small? 'Cause what would be a 32 square foot room? I'm guessing just... Okay, yeah, that's actually... If I think about it, it's not that big.
We gotta close it, babes. Okay, he worked tirelessly. He was not someone that took his job lightly. Like every single job he had, even if it was the smallest job, he was all in. It took him 10 years to finally win a rookie award for acting, like a newbie on the scene award. 10 years. Most people would be like, maybe I should find a different job. But he was like, you know what? This means I need to work harder. I'm on the right path at least. So in 2008, Jia and Lulu were invited to the same dinner party, and Jia's whole life changed in that moment. He said watching Lulu, just staring at her across the dinner table, he fell in love at first sight. The whole dinner, he couldn't take his eyes off of her. He was so shy, he couldn't even say hello. He couldn't even make eye contact with her. In an interview, he said, when I first met her, my hands were shaking. As long as she was in my line of sight, I would forever walk straight. Do you get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Just walking straight.
Straight into her? Aw, bro, he's kind of a simp. No, he's like really, really nice
No,
to
he's
her.
a simp, yeah.
Like he's a simp for
Well,
her.
he's a good one then.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
one.
good
Yeah,
simp
yeah.
for her.
We like him.
It's like I'm a simp for Mango.
Meaning he would just walk straight for her. And during the dinner party, some attendees left early and others went to go use the restroom, or they like split off into their own groups. It was just Lulu and Jia left at the table. It felt kind of like fate, but it was still so awkward. And Jia was so shy. He was trying to act cool.
Quick, then what do you do? Just you and your drink go on the table. Everyone left to use the bathroom. Just you two.
Just you two.
Just you two.
Well, I'll
It's
tell
your
them
only
make-
chance to make a move.
Well, I want to make a move. I'll try to make her comfortable. Like, I'll make her laugh.
Okay, what do you do?
What are you gonna do? Like a joke? How are you gonna make her laugh?
What do you say?
Do something different.
Okay, I like it. Like
Yeah.
what?
Well, that part I didn't figure it out yet, but
Okay,
something like, you
so
know.
people are on the way back now.
Alright, then
people
I'll wait
coming
till-
back to the
I'll wait
table
till
now.
next time then.
What would you do, honey?
I would ask her if
Nothing.
she's gonna eat her steak. If not, can I have a bite?
She's gonna be like, ew. Why would I give you a bite of my food?
And they'll be like, just feed it to me.
Oh.
With your mouth.
Oh.
After you chew it up.
And if she does, you know she likes you.
Mama bird me.
Mama burn me.
Disgusting, okay? But they're sitting there, and it's still so awkward. Gia didn't know what to say, and I think that Lulu felt so awkward, she asked him awkwardly what his phone model was, and he was so nervous, grabbing the phone off the table, handing it to her, he almost dropped it into the hot pot in the middle. Yeah, that was a memory that he would never forget. He would go home thinking about Lulu, thinking about the hot pot, thinking about the interaction, and Lulu was asked later, and she stated, oh, I didn't even notice him there that night.
I mean, obviously, like, he's the one obsessing over her. She's not really paying him any mind.
Yeah.
Dang.
For Gia, all he could think about other than work was Lulu. So for weeks, for months, he started courting her. He started pursuing her. He would do anything to create common interest with her. When Lulu showed off her new goth-inspired style, which was the trend during the time, he followed. He got his ears pierced. He said it was so painful. He doesn't know why he did it, but he got
Goth, like, was she actually goth? Hello? I mean, goth inspired. I mean, not actually gonna be goth, but like, just because your ears pierced isn't goth. Like, what?
his ears pierced, even though it's not his personal style, because he freaking wanted to be around Lulu. Now, as of right now, Lulu
I want to see a picture. Like, what do you mean this goth style? Show me a picture of what she looked like. Now you're getting into my, I don't know what I was going to say with that. You're getting into my wheelhouse, there we go, of things.
was the youngest winner of the Golden Horse Award. She starred in many trending Idol TV shows. Meanwhile, Gia's kind of insignificant. He hasn't really made a name for himself, and he felt like he wasn't good enough for her, at least on paper.
So by the way, my left ear has been pierced since I was, I don't know, single digit at some point. Like not when, like, as a really young child, but probably, I don't know, 7, 8. Could I like figure out like what grade I was in? Because I remember going to school. I had like a smiley face stud in my ear, like the first earring I had, I think. And people thought it was a sticker. They just like kept thinking I just had a sticker in my ear, and it wasn't actually pierced. I don't know what grade that is. It might have been second or third, but I don't know. I could first, second, third, can't remember. But yeah, ear has been pierced since then. It's technically gauged now, is what I would refer to as it being gauged. Because it's kind of just like, I don't know. The style I was in. By gauge, you know what gauges or plugs are. It means this is a really big earring. Like, it's actually thick. So your ear is actually stretched out. Not by a lot. It's not a lot. I don't have like a massive gauge or anything. Like, there's a point where it's like, okay, you're doing too much. When you just have like a gauge the size of a baseball. I mean, that's like 100 times too far. Even like, I would say even like a quarter or like a $50, like you're going too much. Like even a quarter is too much. A nickel, I feel even like a nickel's too much. A dime, I think mine's like about a dime. So that's okay. I think anything more than like a dime is like, okay, you're doing too much.
But he showered her with love and attention. If Lulu called, he would drop everything. He wanted to buy her flowers on one occasion, and the flower shop didn't have her favorite flowers, so he went to like 5 different flower shops all day. Took him all day.
Wow.
If there was something Lulu wanted to do with him, he would fly from a different city that he was working in to go with her to whatever she wanted to do.
Damn.
He was crazy about her. I mean, side note, I don't want to make it seem like Gio was just sitting around waiting for her to call. It seemed like he changed his whole life for her, for the better. He started working even harder so that he could, quote, be a man that Lulu would want to be around.
Wasn't he already working hard? So I feel like saying he's changing his life to be even for the better. It seems like he was already like doing everything he could to be successful already.
Oh, yeah. And it didn't seem like Lulu was outright rejecting him. So he's not like a creep situation. It's not like he's not getting the message. She's kind of stringing him along. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting out of all of this.
Yeah, I mean, because she didn't pay him any mind the first time they met. I feel like she just she's not interested in him, but she wants the attention and whatever that might bring. So, like she said, she's just stringing him along because of that.
Went on for 2 years.
Damn.
He chased her for 2 full years. He even met with her parents, which is a big deal in China. And I mean, it was a lot. I think at the end of the 2 years, Gia thought to himself, okay, I don't think I can do this anymore. I gotta move on with my life. But then that one night, he's thinking about all of this and he's crying to himself. And he's like, okay, starting tomorrow, I'm done. I'm over it. That night, Lulu called him.
Wow.
Yeah. And she said, I thought it through and I'm ready now. If you still like me, let's be together.
I bet he was
Like, what's the coincidence there?
so happy.
Bro, it's like lottery. Wow.
But you don't think the way she said it is interesting?
Yeah, I do think it sounds interesting. It sounds like an afterthought.
Yeah, like fine.
It sounds like fine, whatever.
I don't have anyone else.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a backup.
It doesn't sound like oh, I want to be with you so bad. Please accept me.
Or like there was a moment like, oh, I realized I loved you all along.
Yeah.
Or like, I can't believe I've been so dumb and I didn't see you, you know?
Yeah.
It's very like, okay, like I'm ready now, I guess,
Yeah.
to settle down.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, not really, right? Because she cheated, allegedly. Well, not allegedly. She did cheat. So, clearly she wasn't ready to settle down.
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Yo, that looks good.
Wow, it's crazy, honey. So anyway, Gia said that he was so excited, he cried all night long. He felt so honored, okay? I mean, he really loved her. Well, can I get a kimbap?
Oh no, it's okay. I'll watch Stephanie first.
Yeah, it's kind of hot.
Wow, this is 100% Nulungi. What's that big?
Because
It's better not grilled.
they
I'm an
like
idiot. I put
they're eating like way longer than usual. They're like really hungry and they have like way too much food. I think, well, not way too much, but they have a lot of food, and they're just like constantly hungry today.
They start dating, and I get it, like Gia loves him, but the relationship is kind of weird.
I don't know. You're saying she loves him. I don't know about that. I feel like this is just a one-sided relationship that where he's being used, possibly. If we were saying that he truly is just the quote-unquote perfect husband, like this is like full just using this guy. Question mark. Though 2 years chasing after her, and now they're dating. After 2 years, now they're just dating. And then how long after that until they get married?
Gia would make her own money, and she would keep her own money, and then he would make his own money and spend it all on Gia. But that's not the weird thing. I think that is empowering. I'm just kidding. But the weird thing was, he would say things like, I feel uncomfortable around Lulu's friends because they're all
She's saying that, but isn't that just the normal? Like, not to be that guy? Isn't that just how things usually are? Your traditional outlook?
from rich families. They all wear expensive watches, drive these nice cars, and I just feel like a poor village kid compared to them. And she would say, that's okay, babe. I like you not because you're rich, but because you're nice. And your parents are still together.
Huh? What is going on here? I'm confused on what's going on there.
Around Lulu's friends because they're all from rich families. They all wear expensive watches, drive these nice cars, and I just feel like a poor village kid compared to them.
I think is that him saying that to her, and then her response is, "I don't want you for your. I don't like you because you're money. I like you because you're nice, and your parents are still married." What?
And she would say, "That's okay, babe. I like you not because
If that's okay, that's also a choice.
you're rich, but because you're nice. And your parents are still together."
The parents are still together. I don't know if that's like a Chinese culture thing or what, but that's a weird thing to say. Because you're nice, I feel like a guy would maybe want to hear that. Like, you could argue like, oh, maybe not. It depends, right? Because you know you don't want them to want you for your money. They want you because you're nice or they like you, whatever. But I can't tell if there's venom in these words that are being spoken, right? Is this a venomous statement?
So apparently, I don't know if there's something in Lulu's like own familial background, but Gia's parents were madly in love with each other. Like, they would fight, but they loved each other. They had a really healthy relationship, and I think him growing up and seeing that
Yeah, maybe that's just like, oh yeah, your parents are so in love that it means I know that you will possibly do the same for me.
made him who he was. So she's kind of referencing that, which I think is a good thing, but it's really weird for your partner to be like, I feel really insecure around your friends because they're so rich. And then she's like, I like you because your parents love each other.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, what, like I just said, if they're so crazy in love with each other, that means it's implying that he is going to be that way for her, and she likes that. Though that could also just be more manipulation or taking for granted, because she's like, okay, I know that this guy is doesn't fall too far from the tree, and the tree is madly in love with themselves, not with themselves, with each other, right? The mom and the dad. So that means he's going to do that for me, and thus she can take advantage of that, question mark.
It's so weird. So finally, in 2012, at this huge award ceremony where a bunch of celebrities were in attendance,
Oh.
Gia downed a few shots, went onto the
You can see he's like pulling out the ring.
stage with Lulu, got down on one knee, and confessed his undying love for her. And asked her to marry him. Lulu was emotional. She cried and she said, of course, I do. And they got married July of that year. There is a picture from their wedding that people have thoughts about.
I don't know if this would be like, oh, it's so nice, or is it so good? Because, sure, it's a picture, and they're like supposed to be having fun, but to me, it's like, this is kind of awkward. He's like, I mean, they're on a bed, so he's having a hard time getting to her, but like, he's struggling to give her a kiss on the cheek, and she's like pulling away. Like, the body language is, here's what I'm saying, is weird. Because, of course, he's trying to get in, but she's also pushing away. She's not moving into the kiss, right? She's trying to get away. It's like he's desperately trying to give her a kiss and she doesn't want it.
Gia is down on his knees kissing Lulu's.
Okay, we already had like that first picture where it's like, okay, she doesn't even want to kiss the guy, but like, really? I was not expecting that.
feet. So this is kind of a tradition in some Chinese wedding culture.
Okay, it's tradition. That makes it at least a bit better. That it's just normal and not just, oh my god, he's literally just... I don't know, possibly slaving away for her.
Sure, like usually it symbolizes one of three things: that the groom cherishes and treasures the wife, the groom promises to serve the wife, or it's just like a fun thing that everyone's like, do it, and then you're like, oh, this is so cringe, and then you do it, right? But most celebrities, it seems, have not taken part in this tradition because they're celebrities. So yeah, a lot of netizens had thoughts. A lot of people poked fun at the fact that Gia was a simp for his wife, which of course, like, he should be. Even when he got the marriage certificate, he said, "This is the happiest day of my entire life." And for a while, everyone was like, oh my God, couple goals. Gia's career starts taking off after they get married because, look, I think maybe when he's single, Gia's like appeal is, okay, whatever, I guess maybe there's hotter guys, there's cooler guys. But as a married man, he is like such a great husband. He's a great father. Oh my God, he cares for his family and his wife so much. His popularity was like shooting through the roof, just shooting through. And everyone loved working with him. People said he's actually so genuine and incredibly funny and just works so hard. After he'd be done with the wedding, he would fly to a different country to go film. Like, he was crazy. He had the most insane work schedule. They get pregnant, they have a kid, and he
Oh, oof, they have a child. That makes things even worse. Because it's like, oh yeah, she just cheated on her husband. Like, okay, but like, cheated and have a child? And now the child's gonna be possibly in this bad situation between the two of them?
He was like the best dad of life. He treated both his girls in his life as like the ultimate absolute princesses. It was to the point where Lulu was obsessed with shopping and she filled their entire house with her clothes and her stuff. He didn't have space for his own stuff, so he had to rent an apartment underneath their apartment just to put his clothes. She wouldn't even give him space. And he's paying for everything. He's spending all the money. Like, all of her shopping, he's paying for it. Lulu is not spending a dime. All of her money that she makes goes to her parents and they're like wealth managing it. He's blowing everything on her. He loves her. He just wanted her to be happy. Lulu starts getting into different entertainment niches. So she goes through phases, it seems.
So is there actually a problem with that? Because I don't know how this stuff works when you get divorced. Like how does it work when you get half? Is it just, cause it can't be, at least in America, that when you get married, the man has to give half every time. I feel like it doesn't work that way. I know it works kind of that way with like custody of children. Like the woman always gets priority, but for getting half, I think it's not gendered. It's whoever makes more money, right? Or you're just splitting it all in half. So how does it work in China? If he's blowing everything on her and she's probably already making more money than him, if they get divorced, does he get half? Like, does he get half of what she has? Or is there some sort of way around that? Or does China not even work that way?
She went through like that Chinese influencer phase, and then she fell deep into like the K-pop look. So she left the gothic look and started dressing like Hyuna from K-pop. She loved the style, she loved the music. She would even go to Big Bang concerts, take pictures with Big Bang backstage. She posted videos of herself dancing to K-pop. And Gia would support her in like every new thing that she had going on. He would take her to the concerts. He would take videos of her dancing. He would do all of it. There were awkward moments in their relationship though, where on TV, they were asked what would happen if you guys cheated on each other.
Should you give your partner a chance if they cheat? I'm assuming he's gonna say yeah, she's gonna say no. What is these categories here? We have 81% male, 68% female.
Gia said on TV to Lulu,
She
what would happen if you guys cheated on each other?
went too fast.
Gia said on
I don't know if I should forgive you, she said to him.
TV to Lulu, let's
Let's just give each other 5 chances. Huh? Let's just give each other 5 chances.
each other 5 passes. Which people were kind of, she seemed upset, but it was kind of like a cute TV moment. I don't know, it was weird.
Wait,
yeah.
so he say that I will give each other 5 passes?
Why would he say that?
That's weird that he said that. I thought that was her saying it to him.
And then for their 5th wedding anniversary, Lulu posted a picture of Gia carrying her because there was water, like it had rained and there's water on the ground, and she didn't want to get her feet wet. Even when hiking, he would take her to the top of the mountain, which is like, what's the point of hiking then, right? But whatever, I don't know, okay? He would just like carry her.
Oh, to the top? Mm-hmm. Oh.
So I'm like, what is the point of, I don't understand, right?
Yeah, just stay home.
Yeah, it's just very, I mean, I get it, but that she's like fully able-bodied, you know?
But you just want to, check out the view up there. If you want to check out the view, babe, I'll carry you too.
Yeah, but I would feel kind of, if I'm able to walk all the way up there and you're carrying me, it's kind of like,
But I want to.
Wow.
wow. So this guy, he did it all. Even his mom was obsessed with Lulu. Everyone loved Lulu. They all spoke highly of Lulu. I mean, are you kidding me? And while on set, apparently one of the female co-stars was talking to Gia. the husband. And I don't know what she was talking to him about, probably nothing crazy, but Lulu found out about it and she was pissed. She told her husband, don't ever talk to any girls in private unless you're filming.
Okay. Is this how she acts behind the scenes? Question mark.
Are you actively filming? Then don't talk to them. He deleted the actress's phone number from his phone in front of his wife.
Yikes.
He wasn't even mad about it. He actually thought it was cute that Lulu cared so much.
Yeah, because like, oh, look how jealous she is about me. But it's like not even that. That's not even a thing, right? Because isn't it? I mean, obviously not all the time, but isn't the reason people act like this is because they have something to hide as well, and like they're so suspicious of everybody, because they're just projecting what they're doing onto their other. So it's more telling on what they're doing rather than what the person's doing, who they're blaming.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dang.
so they made everyone fall in love with the couple. I mean, a lot of people fell in love with Gia. He was on a show called Where Are We Going, Daddy? It's a show reserved for celebrity dads and their children, and he genuinely seemed like such a good, attentive, present dad. Netizens said, I mean, just the way that you can see how much he loves his family and respects them. People
Again, where's the M. Night Shyamalan twist? Because we're just building literally the perfect straw man of a husband. He's doing literally everything. He's wasting every dime that he has on her. He's taking care of their kid. He literally is kissing her feet. He's doing the standard toxic, accepting the toxic behavior of you're not allowed to talk to another woman, or you're not allowed to talk to another man scenario. He's even allowing that to happen to him. Like, we can't just continue to be like, no, this guy is just perfect. There's no way, right? I mean, she's bad. Like, we're not gonna like make excuses. Like, she's just evil, question mark, for cheating, but is he really just that perfect?
were like, it must be amazing to be married to a man like that. He works hard, he makes a lot of money, he's dedicated. I mean, that's the dream.
No.
Not Lulu's dream. Lulu's dream was on a show called The Rap of China.
The Rap of China.
Rap of China.
You know Rap of
Wait,
China?
is that the one you showed me?
Yeah, Chris Wu
We
was
were
on
working
there.
out? Oh.
Chris Wu was the judge.
So that's the rap of China.
That show blew up in China a few years ago, and it was like the biggest thing.
But that season is now banned, no?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of Chris, I'm guessing.
yeah, that was season 1. Is also the biggest one yet. It's the tagline from Chris Wu. You got freestyle?
You got freestyle? Oh my god, that guy is...
You got freestyle?
有 freestyle 吗？
You got
Crazy eyes.
freestyle?
Yeah, phrase that.
You got freestyle?
Wow. So in 2017, a new, it's this show. My fiance was obsessed. This guy fell in love with this show. It's,
Yo, he was like hyping it up, like when we were working out.
yeah, can I tell you something?
Like I said this already, I watched it in a very like fascinating way. Like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah.
So cringe, but so addicting.
Yeah.
So it's a rap contest. So think of The Voice, America's Got Talent, but rap, and in China. So one of the most popular contestants on that season 1, was an underground rapper named PG1. He just had like whole vibe to
Babyface.
him, I guess. He loved wearing your typical baggy streetwear, like hoodie, big baseball cap that covers most of his face. He rarely ever showed his eyes on camera, and he was very, very charismatic. Like, people were going nuts for him on the show. I mean, I can see it. He had fans all over China. He was on track to go mainstream after this. Even celebrities wanted to be his friend. They were like, oh my god, to be friends with this rapper is giving me cool brownie points. Like, I'm gonna look edgy.
So basically, rapping is not really a thing in China. Like the culture of like rapping and hip hop is still somewhat new. So that was like the breakout moment in China. That also all these like underground rappers at those times are all getting like mainstream recognitions.
He freaking won the competition. Okay,
No.
it was a dual
And
championship.
Also,
Yes.
So there's 4 guides, four judges, I guess, and each judge can build their own team, just like The Voice.
Yeah.
PG1 was in Chris Wu's team. So PG1 was Chris Wu's like top pick, and he went on to win the championship.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find out that this guy is bad too. I mean, if he obviously knows that this woman is married, like she's a public figure, so he knows that she has a husband, and yet he is still, stealing her anyway. So he's also bad because there's no way he doesn't know she has a husband. She doesn't have. There's no way he doesn't know that she has a husband. So he's also a homewrecker, right?
Yeah, but can I just say something? Okay.
Yeah.
I watched so many episodes of this one for this research, and I just want to say that listening to rap is only one extreme or the other. When you watch people listening to rap, like when there's a rapper on stage and it pans to the judges in the crowd, you either look so cool listening to rap or you look so stupid listening to rap. There's like no middle ground. So I saw some losers on there like listening to rap like this and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so cringe. Like I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. And then some people, it just would flow so naturally, they look like they're a producer. And then Chris Wu's standing there like... And I was like, oh my god, this is like so much right
And then
now.
knowing the text message Chris Wu sent.
Oh yeah, like behind
Makes
stage,
it
he's
worse.
like, come to rap with China, I'm
100
filming
times
in
worse.
Shanghai.
Are you a good girl? 'Cause
Are you
I'm a good boy.
obedient?
You got freestyle? Okay, I'm a good boy. Yeah, so PG1 freaking won the competition. Actually, it was a dual championship. Okay, this is a whole freaking thing. Season 1, let me break down the drama. They're letting the audience vote, and it was down to 2 people, PG1 and Guy. So PG1 is like your underground street rapper. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You can envision it, very hip hop, the streetwear, all of that.
He's cool.
Guy was more of like a gang style rapper. Like
He has some songs portraying like
gang life.
Gang life.
So this one is portraying like money, cars, and then this one is like about gang life. So it's kind of a different style of rap. It's a different aesthetic, it's a different vibe. And PG1, let's be real, is probably more marketable mainstream wise.
Yeah.
So they let the audience vote, and for the first time, I don't even know what the probability of this was, but they got the same number of votes.
I feel like shouldn't you have an odd number of voters to not allow this to happen? I feel like that should have been something they took into consideration ahead of time, unless they wanted a scenario like this to happen, to where you can hit a 50-50.
The chance of that is like 1 in 10,000 or something like that.
And the show was so confused, they had to stop and came back 10 minutes later and was like, I guess you guys are both winners. Because what are we gonna do? Like, that's literally the numbers.
Dual champion.
Yeah.
Wow. And they didn't cheat or anything? Like the
No,
judges?
it was just by chance.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton of people voting. There's different type of
Yeah.
calculations, and then boom, they end up with exact same score.
Yeah.
It's fate.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
everyone was
And
expecting.
also
yeah.
both of them, they have beef.
Oh, they hate
They
it.
truly hate each other.
Why is that? Same girlfriend or something?
No, they're different like labels and their teams, and then
I think that's just like rap, just to beef with each other.
throughout the whole season, there's so many like conflicts,
Shit-talking,
shit
yeah.
talking.
君就问，尽管来。
You know that
I want to see the text about him.
about who?
Oh, it's text PG1
PG1.
sends.
PG1. Oh, I
Right.
bet it's cringe.
So everyone thought that PG1 would go bigger on mainstream after the show. Guy actually went more
Guy.
mainstream. You want to know why?
Why?
He's technically more hardcore than PG1 if you really think about it. Like he talks about more of like the impoverished
If
life
you look
that
at
he
his
had.
photos, this is what he looks like. Guy, I'm talking about Guy.
He
Handsome.
doesn't look like he's gonna be invited to the Met Gala. Especially like, East Asia, they have conventional beauty standards. He didn't fit it. So everyone
I mean, he looks like, he's a gangster rapper, right? So he looks like a thug.
thought PG1 was gonna win, like in terms of
This is
rising to fame.
PG1.
See, PG1 looks like a rapper. You know?
Yeah,
Right,
it
he
looks
looks
like
more
your
cool.
stereotypical.
Yeah, Guy looks more like,
Like a student.
What? A student? You mean like a student?
You had to put it like Guy.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about with student. I guess just he has those people at his school? Question mark. People who look like at his school all the time. That's just what everybody in his school looks like. Question mark. But yeah, I mean, he has the standard thug / hoodlum look.
the way he talks is very like street, and seems like he came from less privileged background almost.
Yeah, and so it sucks to say, but I think everyone was betting that PG1 would be like A-lister and Guy would kind of fall down because, I don't know, he's more marketable. Guy, I'm a Guy
He went
fan.
mainstream.
Because right after he won, he made money, and he stayed with the same girlfriend the whole time, and he finally married her and was like, now I got the money, girl, and I will do anything for you.
And he said that I want to do it right now because I know you're so worried.
Because
now
as
that
you
I
get
have,
famous-
because he's
Anxious.
so famous now, and he's like, I want to tell you that I only have my heart for you. Like you don't have to worry. And he instantly like married her. So the people love that he's so hardcore on the show. He talks
Plays
all
so,
day
like,
long. He's like
soft.
keeping it real. Like he's trying to start fights with other rappers, and then he turns around every night. He FaceTimes his girlfriend and be like, "Oh, but baby, what are you doing today, baby?" Like,
Yes.
he was underground. They both came from very,
struggled.
low status.
No, he's a keeper.
And then there's like parts where she's like so nervous about all of this sudden fame for him, and she's like sitting on his lap, and this is like a hardcore rapper that was ready to kill everyone, and then he's like, "Baby, it's okay, it's okay." And everyone was like, "I love this guy."
能够有突然想宝宝吗？
So then PG1, his rise to fame is also going. Don't get me wrong, right? I think Guys was a bit bigger.
master, though. We're assuming like PG. It doesn't really matter, right? Because he's a homewrecker, so he's technically a bad guy.
PG1 got signed with brands like McDonald's, Estee Lauder, and then he almost got sued. So
This all, by the way, this all happened in
Did he get sued?
like a week.
Oh,
like
yeah.
as soon as the show's over, he's big name, signed with like 15 brands. Every commercial, he's on every commercial. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Like one show goes viral
Right.
on Netflix, and then all of a sudden they become
that
mainstream.
quick?
Yes,
They
everyone
reach out
wants-
to you like that? Like,
Are you- yeah, even midway before you even done with the show, people are signing these deals.
people also didn't understand why he took the Estee Lauder campaign. It was weird. It's not that he was a man taking Estee Lauder. It just, Estee Lauder has kind of like an uppity image, you know? And PG1 wasn't that. And I think maybe Estee Lauder China was trying to go for the juxtaposition of it. But Estee
Yeah, I don't know what this brand is. I don't know if we're saying this is like a prep brand or makeup. Like, look, like we saw makeup there, like lipstick. I'm not sure, but is it like a prep? Even though I know, I'm pretty sure. Does anybody even know what the word prep means anymore? But like, I don't know if it's like a preppy brands, and it doesn't like really match the hip hop aesthetic. And like she said, they're trying to go with the juxtaposition to that, or not. I don't know if that's what they were trying to do with that. Again, I don't even know what the brand is. Is it makeup or is it just a preppy band? Preppy company.
Lauder HQ was very upset apparently. So they had to drop PG1 as a brand ambassador. It just was a big ordeal. This was one of his biggest scandals to date. Later, he was also accused of ripping off others' music and exposed for doing drugs, which is like a cardinal sin in China. But he wasn't gone. He hadn't been ghosted by the Chinese government. He was still trying to make it work. And a lot of that had to do with the fact that he had a ton of celebrity friends that were constantly pushing him. Lulu being one of them. Lulu even transitioned from dressing like Hyuna and embracing K-pop to full-on streetwear, being obsessed with rap and the lifestyle associated with hip-hop stars. And her new go-to outfit was oversized streetwear and a baseball cap. She would even try rapping on variety shows.
Yeah, that was the thing. Every rapper is trying to. Every
that go?
actor, singer on reality shows like, I'm a rapper. Yo.
ABC 1, 2, 3.
He was always pictured in studios. Like, girl, what are you doing in a studio? Is what I want to know. I need to know. But this is wild. There's a ton of streetwear brands out there, and all they do is put out different variations of hoodies. She is pictured in a blue hoodie, and here's a picture of PG.
Is it blue? Is it just like the? I guess it's blue. From this picture, it looks purple, and she's wearing a blue shirt because you can see the contrast between the blue shirt and the purple hoodie. And he's wearing a blue hoodie, even though he looks like a mannequin here. With how pale this saturation is, like he doesn't even look like a real person.
G1 in a blue hoodie. There's the same hoodie. Maybe it's a popular hoodie.
The hoodie that caught people's attention, Lulu on socials, black hoodie, the yellow emblem in the back. He's wearing the same one, kind of.
Maybe it's one coincidence. Right?
So okay, just to give backstory, basically during these when the Rapper China going on, it's a competition. It's like The Voice. So they need a lot of supporters. So all these celebrities will support their favorite artists on social media.
It's by voting. So you're basically telling your fans to vote as well.
Yeah, or you're just supporting this stars and whatever. And Lulu was a huge fan of PG1 in the show. So even like the show's not over yet.
Right.
But throughout the process, Lulu's like a fangirl to PG1.
Oh, nah.
And when the husband found out, guess what the husband
God?
do? No, the husband of
my
Lulu.
bad, yeah.
I'm assuming he's just gonna be trying to do something to make them meet or help him get his career going? Question mark. He's gonna do something nice. Like there's no way it's not gonna be nice, right?
Gia, he supported her. He also supported PG1 because he just want his wife to chase her dream. Like imagine your wife is a fangirl of BTS. You will support that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what the husband was doing, supporting her, chasing PG1. Voting for him, spending I don't even know how much they spent, like probably millions of dollars.
Like, is he an angel?
Yeah.
The husband's really like just supporting her.
I don't. We haven't said a single bad thing. I don't think there's gonna be a twist at the end where like, oh, he's actually the devil. So I think he just genuinely is this nice guy who got screwed over.
All the time.
And then there was one where they were wearing the same hat. Could they just have the same style? Maybe she likes his style, so she's buying everything that he has, right? Sometimes we see that. We see something online, we buy it. Nobody noticed at first because everyone was obsessed with Rap of China. Everyone was like promoting their faves on Rap of China. But now when you look back, it's a lot of coincidences. In an interview, PG1 said that he liked the brand 424 because his lunar calendar birthday was April 24th, 424. And coincidentally, at the same time, Lulu starts wearing a lot of 424 hoodies and clothes during press interviews. But again, no one was thinking anything of it because that brand is huge. In fact, Lulu was getting close with PG1, and like he said, so was Gia, her husband. So everyone assumed, since if the husband is also comfortable, they're both probably just friends of PG1. That makes sense. Celebrities are all friends with each other. Not only did Gia go to PG1 shows with his wife, but he would also practice rap for his new friend. Like Gia started getting into rap and dressing more like hip hop style because he wanted to make his wife happy.
Because that's what the wife was into.
That's
so
like,
he started to dress like a hip hop rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just doing anything and everything for her.
Even when he wasn't interested.
That's
Yeah.
not his style at all.
He's like a dad. He's like dad style.
Imagine your dad all of a sudden start dressing like a hip hop star.
Yeah. He spent a ton of money becoming one of the top financial fans for PG1, and he really did this all for Lulu. I mean, he did this with Big Bang, he did this with K-pop, now he's doing it with PG1. In fact, they were actually good friends. PG1 was friends with Gia too. They would talk on the phone, they would text. Sometimes PG1
So-
would come on trips with the couple.
Yeah, so basically during the trip, like it's very well known that PG1's like, oh, these two big celebrity are my public supporters.
Yeah.
So he's always like shouting them out on social media, on like Weibos, on
Yeah.
like WeChat, on like, you know, Twitter. It's like, thank you, my big brother, big sister, for supporting me. I love you guys. You know, I'm having a show over here, everyone. Like, thank you so much, blah, 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 blah. So they have a very public admiration for each other on social media, support system.
It made people feel very wholesome.
Yeah.
You know, it made people feel like, okay, Gia and Lulu have been OGs in the game for a really long time, and now they're supporting this up-and-coming rapper, and it's just like a unexpected collab that we never knew we needed. Like, that's what people thought. Till December 31st, 2017.
Okay, is this where the cheating's gonna happen? Also, I don't know if I've been like too chill. Like honestly, I would like prefer to be even more chiller than this, but I feel like you can't really hear me if I get too chill. Because honestly, it would be like, would it be way more lower, like somewhere down here, or even lower? But it's like I have to go out of my way to get lower. Intentionally, like I can just do it subconsciously if I'm like really trying to chill. But I think maybe I've been like a bit too chill today, and that might come off as being too lazy. I don't know. I don't know if I've like been saying enough today or not. But yeah, is this when the cheating starts? And how many times is it just gonna be the one time? I was gonna break up after that. Like what's gonna happen here?
Bro.
End of the year.
Bro.
Gia was live streaming at home. The husband is at home live streaming. It was nighttime. He was asked, where's
Okay, he's live streaming. Wife is missing.
Lulu? Where's Lulu? Everyone in the live stream commented like, where's Lulu? Where is she? What is she doing? He told everyone
What is he doing? I think he's leaning over a table. Cause it does look weird, like he's laying on the bed, but I think he's leaning over a table.
time. He was asked, where's Lulu? Where's Lulu? Everyone in the live stream commented like, where's Lulu? Where is she? What is she doing? He told everyone, oh, Lulu's not home right now. She's out getting her hair done. It's like a passing comment. Nobody asked again. Nobody thought it was weird. I mean, yeah, celebrities get their hair done at all hours of the day. So they move on. Nobody thought about it, but keep this in mind. By the time the sun came up, all of Weibo, every news outlet was talking about this.
How?
This was like the dispatch of C-pop. His name is ZW. We're gonna call him ZW. He's like a reputable paparazzi tabloid brand, if you will. He stated that Lulu had slept over at PG1's house the night before.
How does he know that though? Just have like people stake out like TMZ, just people just sitting outside people's houses, just waiting for anything.
Nah.
The insinuation being that she lied to her husband that she was getting her hair done and went to sleep over at PG1's house. Look, let me walk you through the video evidence the paparazzi got on this situation. It's
Okay, so yeah, they did. They are just sitting out there, posted, just waiting for any little crumb that they can get.
so juicy, but it's also insane that they're just out here doing this. Lulu went out to eat dinner out at night, late at night, with PG1 and one other person, while her husband is at home live streaming. After dinner, the three drive back to PG1's place and they walk around the neighborhood to like walk off their dinner to get some fresh air, but you know, it's weird. It's pretty late, but the wild part is Lulu is holding, like linking arms with PG1's arm. The other person that's there is kind of walking a little bit further away from Lulu, so it's not like she's linking both of their arms like three good old buddies walking down the street.
Wait, the husband was that a husband or?
No, that's someone else, some rando, like a PG1's friend or something.
Oh.
And she's linking arms with PG1. PG1 is holding her purse. It just looked like a couple. If you didn't know these people, it looks like a couple and then their friend walking down the street. So it's like this. It's, you know, because they're like right next to each other. And then this friend isn't
Yeah, the couple in the third wheel.
like this. They're like this. So it's like a couple and a, you know? It's that level of intimacy. They didn't just look like a couple. They looked like a couple in love. And the third friend looked like the third wheel. So had it just been this footage, I think they could have talked their way out of it. Or their lawyers could have talked their way out of it. Maybe they could have said, oh, it's not a secret. We're good friends. He's like my brother, right? But they were caught walking back into PG1's place together. Paparazzi stayed at the only exit and entrance there.
The friend's going in too, though.
She didn't leave that night. The lights to the apartment turned off at 3 a.m., indicating she was sleeping over. And again, fine. Maybe she's just crashing on his couch. Well, the paparazzi stuck around to find out. The next morning, early in the morning, before all the morning joggers and the schoolgoers came out, they put on all their winter gear, because it's winter. Giant puffer jackets, masks.
That is like a crazy hoodie. I don't know if I've seen a hood like that before. Like that is a lot of fur. Right, it's like fake fur probably, but a lot of just poof on the hood. That is crazy. I mean, I probably have seen that before, but it's just like so striking. They just randomly see this big poofy hood.
Like, it looks like they're trying to be discreet. I get it, it's cold, but it does look like they're trying to be very discreet. Like, even their body language. It's like people that don't want to be seen. But again, you could argue, they're just celebrities. They don't want to run into people that's going to misunderstand them, right? They're just friends.
Okay, so did they cheat or not? Because we don't have like confirmation on them cheating. It's just her being lovey-dovey with him, which is not okay because she literally got mad at this guy for just like having a chit chat with some random woman. Was it at a place that they were at, like an acting thing? I don't know like what exactly was happening there, but they were at some sort of venue, and he had a little chit chat, and she told him, "Hey, don't talk to her unless it has to do with work." I guess, right? Something like that. So like he can't even chit chat with someone, but you can, go arm in arm with this other random dude, not even Rick random, this rapper. So it is very suspicious / toxic, but like we don't have like proof from just this.
Paparazzi followed them.
Okay, still being followed, still tailing. Because again, that's just all paparazzi does. They have like nothing better to do but to tail people.
PG1 gets into the driver's side of Lulu's Bentley. She gets into the passenger side. They start driving down the road in the direction of Lulu's home that she shares with her husband and child. When they get closer to her house, they stop the car. PG1 and Lulu get out and they switch spots. So now Lulu is driving and PG1 is in the passenger seat.
Bro.
They drive a little bit closer to Lulu's house. Lulu stops. PG1 gets out and gets a cab back to his neighborhood, and Lulu drives home.
Oh my god.
It's so shady. Like, if you could argue that Lulu was sleeping over and Gia knew it, why wouldn't PG1 just drop her off and say hello to Gia? And then Gia would be like, "Oh, thanks for taking care of my wife last night. Like, sorry about that." Oh, yikes. Yikes, that's weird too.
That's weird.
But like, if there was a crazy reason she had to stay over, I don't know. Like, it's like a reason that we wouldn't understand. But
I don't know, too cold to go home? Does that make sense?
this is so shady. There's like no reason for this activity at all. Their actions are really impossible to justify. I mean, none of it screams like honest friendship. Even if she had crashed on his couch, all of this is weird. All of it is very weird. So netizens go crazy telling Gia what they saw, and they're commenting on the post and posting to Gia like, "Your wife and PG1."
Like, where are they saying this to them? Like, are they saying it on this live stream? Are they posting on the live streams like FOD? Like, where is this all getting funneled into him?
Like, wrapped all night together. What are you gonna do?
How could you do that to him though? To Gia?
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't understand.
Because she loves PG1. She's a
Yeah.
fan.
Yeah.
Bro, that's,
She loves PG1.
that's the good one, man.
PG1 was the first one to respond to the allegation, and it was pretty
What's he gonna say? Because if he's a homewrecker, he might not even care, especially trying to uphold the I'm a bad guy kind of image. He might just be like, "Oh yeah, I could do what I want. I could take other people's women if I want to."
freaking bad.
Did he rap about it?
I'm so sorry.
His response was, well, he never denied sleeping with Lulu or Lulu sleeping at his place. He never explained why she was even there in the first place. He straight up tagged Lulu and Gia in his Weibo post saying, like, "I treat them both like my brother and sister. We're not hiding anything." So, like, I don't know, sir, what you do with siblings, but that's weird, right? He also ended the statement, his not so stellar statement, with a, "There might be rumors and speculations that come out about us in the future because we're close like family." What does that even mean? So initially the comments under his post were kind of supportive. It was mainly his supporters that were saying things like, "We believe you, PG1. We support you. Thank you for clarifying." And then Gia, the husband, came out with his own statement, and he was backing up PG1. He wrote, "Trust is important in a relationship, no matter in love or friendship. I know Lulu and I trust all my friends. Thank you for caring for me."
No.
Then Lulu posts, there were 5
It's like this guy just cannot stop being a quote unquote angel. Hear that again.
clarifying. And then Gia, the husband, came out with his own statement, and he was backing up PG1. He wrote, "Trust is important in a relationship, no matter in love or friendship. I know Lulu and I trust all my friends. Thank you for caring for me."
No.
Then Lulu posts, there were 5 people at his place that night. We were prepping for a rap-related movie. My girlfriend and fellow actress Masu was also there, and she thanked her husband for his trust in her, and she ended it with a, "I guess I'm gonna keep my distance from other men in the future, even if it's nothing."
I mean, we know the friend was there, but like, did we see these other 2 people she's talking about being there? Question mark. 'Cause we just saw the 3 of them. Like, where's these other 2? Did the paparazzi know about these other 2? Did they see the other 2 leave? Question mark. because I don't know about that statement there.
So it's all hee hee ha ha, and the whole internet is like, oh my god, look at these mature adults going about it. You know what? We're crazy. We're just looking for some damn drama. You know what I mean? But none of it makes sense. Why were they so cuddly walking at night that night, you know? Why did she tell her husband she was getting her hair done when she was with PG-1? If she was really prepping for a rap movie, why can't she just tell her husband that? And since none of them questioned the video's validity, that means the videos are true. But the paparazzi had staked the place the whole night. Never saw any other actor, actress, producer walk in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We saw the 3, but we didn't see these other random 2 that's being talked about.
To the apartment. And Masu is a pretty big name. He would have known. So it didn't seem like there were 5 other people there, but Masu, the actress, came out and was like, no, I definitely was there. Yeah. She wrote, PG-1 is like our real brother. He's always taking pictures of me and Lulu, carrying our handbags when we're drunk. He's always like a little brother, you know?
Who said this?
Masu, the actress that never was there.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, she stated that she and Lulu both got drunk at PG-1's place prepping for the movie and fell asleep on the couch while watching a movie. And for
This is her friend? If it's her friend, well, yeah, no duh. She's going to, like, make up some lie for her friend. That just makes sense.
a second, everyone laughed. And they were like, wait a second. Masu said that you guys are all watching a movie and then got drunk. Meanwhile, Lulu said in a different post that you guys were doing video calls with screenwriters and then you guys fell asleep because it was getting late. So were you guys drunk and watching a movie? Were you guys doing Zoom calls? Because those are completely different things, you know what I mean? I mean, it's fine either way, but like, get your story straight. Yeah, and how did Masu get into PG-1's place? Like, did she climb up the fire escape?
Oh my god.
Did she do that? And then she never left? So when Lulu went home in the Bentley and the paparazzi left, that's when Masu was like, I gotta leave now.
Oh, you gotta be an investigator.
Yeah, so people are like, And Gia said, trust is the most important thing in the relationship, yet he found out where his wife was from the internet? But that was the developing story. No.
Yeah, from his perspective, he could just be like, oh, because again, this guy is supposed to be some sort of precious angel that, oh yeah, she told me she was going to do her hair, but she probably did do her hair, but then maybe got a message from PG or a bunch of people and like, hey, we're going to go do this and do that. Do you want to like come talk about this movie, video, whatever the heck they were talking about? And she just didn't end up telling him, and she just stayed the night, right? That's assuming he doesn't think anything's wrong. He could just assume that's what happened, or she could tell him that's what happened. Like, he's just like the ultimate naivete with him, right? Because he's just such a massive, I think, said simp for her. Like, he's just going to believe anything, possibly, or even if he doesn't believe it, he has no choice but to go with it or believe it because he's just so madly in love with her, ? Or he just has that kind of personality, just keep giving and get nothing in return.
No other crazy news broke. No more videos taken by paparazzi. At least for a second, it was quiet. Everyone was just watching their movements with a closer eye. They
Do they just randomly get divorced out of nowhere?
were watching how all of them interacted because it just felt so sus. Chinese New Year festival was like a huge festival, and Lulu and Gia were singing there as husband and wife. It was really uncomfortable. They were on stage singing, barely making eye contact. They held hands for 1 second and let go immediately. Their smiles were so fake. And yeah, something seemed to be brewing. The song that they were singing, the last lyric goes something along the lines of, I promise I'll love you forever, and they omitted that one.
Yikes.
So later, netizens discovered that Gia had deleted all of his posts about how much he trusted his wife after allegations came out.
Oof.
And the next day, more things came out. Back during Christmas time, Lulu had gone with her girlfriends to celebrate, and Gia was out of town filming. Now, they grabbed Hot Pot and then went to a bar till about 4 a.m. They went back to Lulu's place, and PG-1 was there.
What?
He was not in any public post between Lulu and her
Photos posted to socials. I'm guessing he's just being cut out, or he just is there but not in the
her
picture.
girlfriends. So it seems like they were hiding the fact that PG-1 was there.
How did they find out?
Yeah, I don't know. Like paparazzi pictures came out and stuff. And it was just very strange. You know, if he was there, why would you not tell your husband if he really is like a little brother to you? It's just kind of strange. On top of that, the very next day, she posted on Instagram a picture of the sun coming up, reflecting off her shades, and she captioned it, "It's early in the morning with sunshine. Only lack is without you." Now, originally, when people saw that, because Gia was out of town filming, they thought it was for her husband, but it sounds like it was for PG-1. Why? Because she posted it on Instagram, and she's not even following her husband on Instagram. But she follows PG-1.
That's so messed up.
Bro.
I don't know, maybe it's a strange coincidence, but another puzzling coincidence took place December 27th. PG-1 went on a variety show called Happy Camp, and there were fans waiting outside for him, and it was really cold. It was revealed by a bunch of fans that he was
fan posts about their interaction with PG1.
Super kind. He bought a bunch of hot coffees for everyone. Talked with them, took pictures with them, and the fans posted that they were just piggy girls. So in China, piggy girls is like a cute self-mockery thing. It's like, oh, I'm just such a dumb, like a dumb, like cute, innocent girl type of saying. It's like endearing. The same day, Lulu posted on Weibo a few pictures and captioned it, "Got criticized by my studio today. I'm such a piggy girl."
What?
The timing of it was very interesting, but what made it worse was PG1 had responded to the post and he wrote, "Who drank vinegar?"
Who drink vinegar? Is that like a Chinese thing?
So there's context. In China, whoever drinks vinegar is jealous. There's like an old tale of
If
like
you're
an
drinking
emperor.
vinegar, so basically you're saying who's jealous?
Yeah. Basically saying, are you jealous that I was being nice to my fans?
Can you imagine if she's jealous that PG1 was nice to fans?
But she's
I mean, that's her personality. We already know that she's the type of person to be toxic like that. She was toxic like that to her own husband. So she potentially, behind closed doors, just has the natural toxic trait of do not talk to anyone unless I give you permission to.
fans.
Can you imagine if she's jealous that PG1 was nice to fans?
But she's also married!
I know.
Why was that's.
Bro.
I mean,
It just felt like public flirting, and I don't know if Gia knew about it, but all signs pointed to that he didn't know about it. There was another uncovered incident where Yali, a singer, posted on Weibo mentioning how a new friend came over for dinner the other night, but she posted pictures of her and Lulu. Someone else was clearly taking the picture of them, and she and Lulu had been friends for a really long time, so this is not it. Guess who it was? Because PG1 would post the same day without Lulu, but the background was obviously Yali's house.
Wow.
Apparently, PG1 said in a live stream that he missed home-cooked food, and Lulu brought him over to her friend's house so that they could cook him a home-cooked meal. So they're just so blatant with it, honestly. Netizens also found other tweets. Lulu posted, "No matter how difficult, as long as you're here, fish emoji, fairy emoji." Now,
What is it? What is the symbolism behind that?
the colors of the fish emoji and the fairy emoji are yellow and blue. This
Okay.
sounds a bit unhinged, but well, you already know.
That's his color, right?
Yes, yellow and blue. He always wore this jacket that has like one yellow sleeve and one blue sleeve and like
Yeah.
black in the middle.
Okay, what did she say then? If this is referencing
No matter
him?
how difficult, as long as you're here. With it, honestly. Netizens also found other tweets. Lulu posted, "No matter how difficult, as long as you're here, fish emoji, fairy emoji."
Okay.
Now, the colors of the fish
Really not trying to hide these things. They're just saying all this stuff in plain sight, but with like what they assume to be code, like fish and fairy emoji.
Right?
Yes, yellow and blue. He always wore this jacket that has like one yellow sleeve and one blue sleeve and
Yeah.
like black in the middle.
And she literally posts his color.
And she was the fairy.
Oh my
And
God.
his also game ID is I may be the fish. So he's the fish and she's the fairy.
yo, make it more obvious, please.
Yeah.
Bro, like, why would they do that? She's doing everything so publicly. She just gives me like, you know, those high school girls like that's like in love with someone and they're like dropping hints on their posts.
Bro,
You know
it's
what I'm
like
talking
she
about?
wants everyone to know she's dating PG1 except her husband. Is the vibe. I'm like, bro, oh bro.
That's so sad.
She's gonna regret that.
So after all of this is uncovered,
Hasn't she already regretted it? Or I guess not, right? She's live streaming now, probably still rich. I don't think it's really had like a big impact, right, on her life.
everyone goes dark for about a week until finally Gia, the husband, posted on Weibo. He wrote a long caption in
This is a essay and a half of a paragraph.
response to his wife's alleged affair, and he wrote, "Only a week has passed, but it feels like a century. I really don't want to be an inconvenience to others, but my recent family matters have started to get in the way of people I care about." He confessed that he feels like a zombie. He feels so uncomfortable about all of this. And he said everyone is calling him the thing that every man in China hates. The
Green hat?
man with the green hat.
You're being cheated on.
And everyone knows it. And his wife Lulu is being labeled as a careless woman who doesn't care about her family. And he claims all this gossip is ruining their family, and even their parents are struggling. He's very nice to his supporters, and he says, "I get it, you know, I'm in the public world, so I get my private life is free game, but still, it's hard to see my family in pain. And I just blame myself." Yeah, he was really nice. Now, the wild thing is, he doesn't explicitly acknowledge or confirm the affair, but the way he words the next part makes it feel like he knows it happened. He wrote, "I'm sorry to Lulu. Perhaps I didn't do enough. I wanted to give you my best."
Come on, dude. Really? We literally haven't said a bad thing about this guy, and it's like, oh, it must have been my fault. Like, oh my god. Can we... He literally can't be this crazy of like a not scarecrow, a straw man, like perfect angel. Like, hello? How's this guy literally... And I thought the word perfect in the title was a joke. How?
knows it happened. He wrote, "I'm sorry to Lulu. Perhaps I didn't do enough. I wanted to give you my best. I wanted to give
Look at his face when she says didn't do enough. Like he's just like, what are you talking about?
you the world, but even after using all my power, I was unable to balance my work and family."
Even now, he would not get mad.
Yes! He said, "I remembered seeing the helpless look in her eyes when she was delivering our baby in the hospital room, and in that moment I promised to give her a perfect fairy tale ending. But in the end, this has been my biggest regret, is that I couldn't." He pleaded for privacy at the end. Listen, I just imagine the amount of manipulation even probably. Like, I can't believe he blamed himself. This basically confirmed, though, that netizens, Lulu did cheat, and he blamed himself. He worked so hard so that he could afford Lulu's lifestyle and give Lulu everything she wanted. And then because you don't get nothing for free, like he's got to work a lot, he now blames himself for working too much and not being there for Lulu. And for the next year, the married couple, they remained together. And
Okay, still didn't divorce after this, which, I mean, makes sense. He literally said 5 chances in that one TV show, right? It's just like too nice, too naive, I guess. Just too much of a, what is the word, rug? I think I haven't heard that term used in a long time, but he's just letting people step all over him, and that's what he's letting her do, just step all over him? Question mark. I mean, I used to be like that when I was like 15, but he's not 15. He's like a grown man. Like, I had girlfriends cheat, or even tell me they were going to cheat, and I was like, it's fine. I like you so much, it's fine. But I don't know if he's like too old to just be stepped all over like this? Question mark. I don't know. He has to have one bad trait, right? How is this guy just perfect? I feel like if he is really this perfect, everybody knows how perfect he is. The moment they break up, he is going to be like pounced on by like every woman in China. There's no way, right?
Lulu deleted
Every woman and or man in China is going to like come after this guy for a ring.
any and all things about PG1 from her account and laid low. She would later open up an online clothing store. For about a year, nobody had any idea what the hell was going on between the couple. Were they still together? Were they not? Some said they were divorced. Others said they were working it out.
Though, if we roll back, I feel like she never loved this guy to begin with, though. She was just there to get, take him for granted. Someone who she knew was going to just do whatever she wanted. Just a perfect simp, I guess. We keep using the word simp. It's just a perfect simp. Because even in that wedding photo, yeah, it could be cute, like, oh, she's pulling away and he's trying to give her a kiss. But to me, the body language is like, he is trying to show her love on their wedding day and she wants nothing to do with it. He can't even give her a kiss on the cheek.
And in 2019, Lulu started promoting a movie she was involved in, and apparently Gia had invested in it. But it was filmed like 2 years ago. They had to wait 2 years because of the scandal. Mm-hmm. And her acting was impressive, and people were distracted for a little bit, so she kind of slowly starts getting back into the good graces of the public, but not PG1. I wonder if it's classist, sexist, or has to do with the fact that PG1 also had multiple other scandals, like the drug scandal, like all of these other things.
Yeah, so PG1's issue was that I think he literally rose from nothing to S tier celebrity status like overnight. Mm-hmm. And these two people basically are like people who gave you, supported you when you had nothing. And they contributed to your success, right? And you turn around, you sleep with the wife? Like that's how people portrayed like PG1.
Oh yeah, he's a homewrecker.
One's character. Like how could you? Regardless of what the wife did, like for him, like how could you do this? Was how everyone saw him. So he immediately fell off. Every brand dropped him. He just went from A-lister back to underground like that.
But I can maybe understand the headspace of like he rose from nothing to everything so quick.
Yeah.
And then like it's just all happening at once, and then he gets into this relationship, and it's like
he's still rapping right now underground. So he writes a lot about this experience. He say like one moment everyone's kissing your butt, next moment everyone's spitting at you. Nobody here listens to you. Everybody just thinks about your mistake. Nobody gives you a second chance. Blah 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 blah. Like he still talks about these all the time, right? He's saying just it's so crazy to see humans' heart. Everyone's like, PG1, please. And the next moment's like, dude, like nobody even want to acknowledge you.
Yeah. I mean, normally we talk about the guy cheating, and I always have the take, so I'm gonna have the same take today. I think the biggest perpetrator is the married person that cheated. And then it's the person that knew that they were sleeping with a married person, but...
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's her. fault, and then the home wrecker.
It's always still the married person, but she wasn't canceled as hard as PG1 from what I can tell. I mean, she was. I think she had it really rough, but he had like a huge downfall. He like basically went back to underground. I think he has a huge international fan base, and he has started live streaming recently and started selling clothes. Not like his clothes, but clothing. In the first hour of streaming, he made $300,000. So he's still got a lot of fans out there.
I'm sorry.
He said, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You said he went to the underground again? Are you sure? 300,000 in one stream?
I'm like, Koseok Terminal. Okay, he went to Koseok Underground. He's got a group of a lot of supporters, okay? Who really
Okay, so we're at a little less than 10 minutes. Is there any like twists? Did they get a divorce? Are they still together? Again, I feel like she doesn't actually love him, so like if they're continuing to stay together, she's still just using this guy.
really did not care about his scandals. They just appreciated his music, and it didn't feel fair to them that he was being blacklisted right now. Fans were commenting that it was them against the world. And eventually the support grew more and more, and I think he's trying to re-enter into the entertainment industry. He said that his time in social exile was the worst time of his life. He said that he wanted to die, but he couldn't because of his parents. But it looks like things are looking up. Almost. Because nearly 2 years had passed and the world was somewhat moving on, and the scandal came back.
No.
3 Douyin videos were posted on the internet that confirmed the affair between Lulu and PG1. And I think everyone already knew that the affair was confirmed, but just the visuals. To visually see it, oh, it was bad. So the first video is showing them cuddling and trying out different camera angles. The fact that they're even taking videos is...
Yeah, like, what are y'all doing this? Like, how did they get these? You hack his, like, cloud or something? He has these in the cloud?
insane to me. Both of them were A-listers at the time, and you guys are taking video evidence of your crime? But do you remember the one where they were doing the hand dance?
Yeah.
This one's gonna be very important, okay? This trend, this dance,
Oh.
didn't come out until after their initial affair was exposed.
So they are the ones.
They are still
No.
seeing each other after the world found out about the affair.
Yeah, like, I think it took a while to, like, get to that point, but, like, this trend that they're doing wasn't until a million years after their affair, and yet they're still in private doing this trend, and now we're seeing this video, which means they've been hanging out in private, even, like, after the affair and all the nonsense that they're doing. So they're still screwing around.
They still went
trend
and
knew.
saw each other. So imagine the whole world is like, how dare you cheat on your husband? And then she goes into hiding, and then she's out here doing this shit on trend. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. The fact that after, I mean, I think most people thought the affair broke, maybe the couple are moving on, they're doing couples therapy, maybe this truly was a mistake. Not really, but like it was something that they're gonna try to work and grow from. And then that video comes out. That video comes out, okay? Gio was a broken mess. People who were on set with him when that video came out said that he wasn't even able to talk. And these videos were filmed in 2017 while Gia and Lulu were for sure married during the time that the scandal broke, like afterwards. And the hand one was in 2018, which means Lulu kept seeing PG1 after all of this. Yeah. We don't know how these videos came out. There were rumors that a Douyin employee had gone into Douyin's drafts, like PG1's drafts, and pulled them
No
and
way.
posted them anonymously.
crazy.
Douyin never responded. I think if they did, they were like, gave a PR response, like, no, that wasn't us.
I feel like they could get sued for that, so they have to make sure they say, no, we didn't do that. Like, we're not about to get sued. Nope, we did not do that.
Some people speculated that PG1 or Lulu had
I mean, he could have, like, but why would they do this to themselves?
posted it out of anger for each other, but I don't know. PG1 was the first one to respond again, and he pretty much admitted to his affair with Lulu, and he said the video was from 2018, confirming that they were seeing each other after the weird overnight scandal, but he tries to, like, spin it. He said the affair between them wasn't happening until after she was caught sleeping over. He's saying she was sleeping over innocently. Like, we were not sleeping with each other. We were not rapping, okay?
Like, what's the point of saying, oh yeah, we weren't doing anything in the in that alleged moment, but afterwards then we did, because, like, oh, they think there's no way this is they think we're doing this, so we might as well just do it then scenario. There's no way. Like, if they're going to think we're a monster, then let's be a monster. Is that what he's saying right now?
And then this thing happened, and it felt like just me and her against the world. Like, we were the only ones that understood the feelings we were going through with the world hating us.
How is that
So then you just actually do the thing that they were hating you for.
making you look any better?
Yeah, yeah. So
You guys understand, right? That's why we started seeing each other.
So we
Oh, okay.
could only comfort each other, right? Only we could comfort each other.
So we did this.
Yeah, exactly. That was ultimate emotional comfort for sure. Part of his statement also seemed to be accusing Gia, the husband, of releasing this video. Like, it wasn't
How did he get his hands on the video to begin with?
straight up like, I bet he released it, but it was kind of hinting at it. Anyway, he said that he and Lulu were just supporting each other after being misunderstood by the world. This
Also, that doesn't make sense if he like broke down on set from the videos being released. If he had done it, like how could he do it and be so miserable on set that they had from seeing them on set? Like what?
statement clearly did not go over well for the main reason that, I don't know, PG1 and Lulu are not the victims in this. So it was really bad.
Yeah.
He also said some really intense, like, I apologized and no one listened. I admitted to my mistake, no one acknowledged it. It's been 2 years already. You're all staring at me to death and won't let it go. Do you guys all want me to die? I've never hurt anyone. I admitted to my mistakes and wanted to change. But which of you gave me the opportunity? Did I kill someone or set fire to something? And everyone's like, that's a lot of audacity for someone that slept with a married woman knowingly. That's a lot of audacity, okay? It's a lot. In the end, he thanked his fans for supporting him during the time and said that he would continue listening or releasing music. Which, speaking of, he dropped a new song that very night.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's good though because like cloud,
Right.
everyone will
Yeah,
stream
yeah,
and listen.
So the statement didn't go over well. Gia didn't respond right away. He pulled
Yeah, I want to know what's going on with him. Is there a divorce? There's only like 4 minutes left. Divorce? What's going to happen to that child? I mean, I'm assuming if he might not even like try to get a divorce because they have a child and this guy is again just supposed to be some sort of precious little angel, right? So I'd argue that he won't divorce. I don't know if she will. It's in her best interest not to if she wants to continue being treated like a princess, question mark.
back from his obligation.
Assuming Gia still treats her the same even after this.
The statement didn't go over well. Gia didn't respond right away. He pulled back from his obligations. And a big question that people had was, how the hell was this even released? We don't know. We definitely don't think it's Gia because at the end of the day, Gia seems like he puts his daughter above everything. And his biggest struggle has been all along how all of this is affecting his daughter. Such a good guy, no?
Yeah.
So we'll never know who released it. Nobody thinks it's Gia. In November of 2019, after 7 years, Lulu and Gia announced their divorce.
Okay, they'd get divorced. I don't know if like they would because again, it's, like I just literally just said that this guy's supposed to be such a precious angel that he would stay with her anyways just for the child, right? But I guess that it's just not enough.
Lulu released a statement about the affair around the same time, and she just blamed everyone else. She blamed the netizens, the media, the paparazzi, everyone, saying that her life has been greatly affected by this. She never even apologized to Gia publicly.
I mean, from my opinion, from the very beginning, she didn't care about the guy, so that makes sense for her to not to apologize. I mean, she does not like the guy.
wrote,
She
I
was
was pushed to the
she was just using him for the good life.
See everyone saying that her life has been greatly affected by this. She never even apologized to Gia publicly. She wrote, I was pushed to the edge of my life. Nobody is perfect. You do not know the truth because other families' matters are not your business. I never harmed a single one of you. She also mentioned how she was just an average woman, born to millionaire parents and is currently a millionaire. But she says, I'm not perfect, I'm just an average woman. And everyone's like, not really. You're not. It did not go over well. But since the divorce, Gia has gone back to work. He's still doing really, really well. I think he tried his hand at live streaming, and within 10 hours, he sold over $16 million in product.
I mean, yeah, at least he's gotten a lot of money. Does he have full custody, or I'm assuming he wouldn't do that, right? They probably have like half custody so that they can both see the child.
So he's destroying
Bro,
it.
Chinese live stream.
Wait,
is
do we
weird.
have to go to China or something? What?
Yeah, that's why like even A-lister celebrities they will do live stream selling because that's like one of the biggest.
But that's only for like A-listers, right?
No,
Really?
no, there's tons of like streamers and make ton of money. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's a big. Yeah, it's big there.
So he made 16 million in one night.
I mean, well, minus like the cost of the goods and
Oh,
all the
right,
other
right,
fees, but he probably
Hey,
he banked
still,
millions.
At the
yes.
end of
Yeah, can I get a HSN deal? Anybody? Home Shopping Network? I loved watching. I mentioned it in one of these videos like a million years ago. I loved Home Shopping Network and QVC and whatnot growing up. I loved watching that stuff, especially Christmas in July. So I mean, hook me up. I'll sit here, sell things. Let me make that easy money. Come on, HSN, QVC. Hello, can I get a deal? Anybody? Hello.
at the end he beat
PG1.
PG1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And how much he
Yeah.
sold?
Oh, I think at one point he did another stream. In 5 hours, he sold over 35 million in product.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
people-
done. I'm done.
Yeah, he
Yo.
started his own agency. He's now signing talent.
Let's go, Gio.
Yeah, meanwhile, Lulu seems to be doing her thing. She's still out there dating. She did get attacked when she uploaded a new rap video of herself. People didn't like that. And she has not been banned by the CCP, but nobody
Yeah, I feel like they wouldn't really ban her for cheating. It has to be, I don't know, fraud or tax evasion, usually. I guess like some hard jail time.
really wants to work with her. I guess it's just too much scandal. It seems like she's taking more of the influencer route. She said she's been working on music, running an online store, and doing live streams, which nothing is wrong with that. Clearly, they're making so much money, but her comments are usually filled with hate, so she's not really getting the same reception as even PG1 or Gia. Yeah. Yeah, people are just so shocked to see how far she's fallen. Yeah. Anyway, Gia.
I feel like people online will just get over it eventually, though. So you'd assume she'd eventually get back up into fame, like big fame again, becoming an A-list again. This is always like 2.5 years ago. So who knows what she's doing now?
Gia and Lulu are at least co-parenting, and that's kind of it right now.
Damn.
I don't
you know,
know.
like that's wow.
See, I think PG1 has fault in this because he actively was friends with the husband and everything.
Yeah, he's a homewrecker.
But the fact that Gia treated Lulu so well for so long, and
Yeah.
you know, if you didn't really like him, why did you marry him? Like, that's so evil to do that.
And why
I mean, it's easy because of how he treated her.
have a kid?
Yeah, why have a kid? Why do all of that? I don't know. Some people think that she's had it a bit too easy her whole life. And she kind of seems to be emotionally turbulent, meaning
Yes.
she goes into a phase of loving something
Yeah.
and needs to like replace her whole life with K-pop now, and her boyfriend needs to be K-pop, and her life has to be K-pop, and then now it's rap of China, and her boyfriend needs to be rap of China, and everything needs to be rap of China. So it seems like she has this very kind of immature, really mean, now I mean I guess mean mentality. But what are your thoughts?
Damn.
Let me know in the comments, and make sure to check out Everyday's linked in the description.
Oh, she's been seen her drinking that, but I didn't know that was like part of the ad because we kind of like skipped past that pretty quickly.
Because every day you should be
Every
every
day.
days.
That's such a nice name.
Do you want to go on rap of China? Come on, give me a rap about Everydays. Do it.
Days.
I love this role.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Me and the Sue family going to jump in a lake every day, drinking every days.
Why do you think it's like this like poor what is it, auto tune that they're giving him? It's not even like auto tune. He just sounds weird. They add some warble to his voice.
My God, every day I feel so confused. I feel like I'm in a maze.
Oh, that was good.
Now let's end this video and go upstairs and eat a cake.
How are they still going to be eating? Like they just ate so much so that I like had to cut like what 10 plus minutes out of this video from them eating so much, and now they're going to go eat a whole cake. What was up with them today? They were hungry today. Yeah, that is going to be it for that video. Again, they didn't say a single bad thing about this man. I feel like there's just no way that he is just a perfect angel. But again, that's what we got, so oof. Again, I think she was just using him from the very beginning. She's like, okay, this guy's been pursuing me for 2 years. I've had my fun. I know this guy is going to be obsessed with me, give me whatever the heck I want, so I guess I'll choose him. So it literally is how she like started dating him, right? She's like, okay, I'm done having my fun. I'll choose you to settle down with. And they just like continue to use him for years, but then like, oh, I kind of like this guy. I'm going to start cheating. And he said that he would give her some chances, so she might have taken that too literally, and had the affair with the homewrecker. Question mark. So I mean, again, who knows? Don't know what's going on now. Maybe this guy actually has ended up doing something bad, or maybe he's still doing fine. Maybe he's actually found a new girlfriend. Because again, I feel like if he is just this saint that every man and woman in China will be throwing themselves at this guy trying to get that ring, right? There's no way. So who knows what has happened 2.5 years later now. Her, who knows? Probably nobody cares about it anymore, I'd assume. Unless she's gotten to like more scandals. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for today, though. I realize, I probably should have like a question mark emoji for the channel, because obviously we have the sunflower, we have well, my custom sunflower with the penguin, the O and the F, so you can spell out oof. That's if you're a member, right? If you're a member to the channel, you get the custom emojis. We also have glue, which I don't use, and I don't think anybody knows about, but I have a glue emoji just because it actually makes like a good emoji. I've never used it, but it's not going anywhere. But yeah, I probably should get a question mark emoji now too, just because I say it so much. And now I think it's become even more of a meme from Chris Wu's video because they kept saying question mark 1,000 times. So yeah, I'll probably make that. Though I have to have more members. Like how many emojis you can have is based on your members. So I guess whenever enough people become members, I don't know how many I need. Like 2, 3, 4, 5 more members. We'll get some more emoji slots. So whenever that happens, I'll add a question mark emoji to it that we can use. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers or think about becoming a member or subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Because we're working on watch time and subscribers, and shout out to the members, EmmyStarr, RaleyDrew, and alexgkiller 880. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, again, sorry if I didn't talk too much because this video's only been an hour and a half, but I can't really calculate how long this video should have been because of how much editing out I did of them just eating. So I don't know if an hour and a half is actually twice the length when the video's been multiplied, you know, by the 25% increase in speed, or what. Hopefully it's fine, and hopefully I wasn't like too just chill or sounded too emo, because I don't know how I sounded. I feel like when I'm talking too low like this, even specifically, it might sound like I'm like depressed or something. I don't know. Again, this is like my preferred way of speaking. Technically, I would like to whisper even more, but I think that's like too much. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. Do the do. See ya.